where I see the project heading and how I'm learning as the project proceeds is that this project really walks the research for development ethos that our funder has. And so it's really hard for researchers to produce knowledge and lessons and outputs and things that have direct impacts in practice. And this is a long-standing challenge that all sorts of researchers in all sorts of sectors have. But in the agricultural and agrarian change context, research for development is this idea that says, direct pathways from your research into the development space so that we're not just creating ivory tower reports that sit on shelves and maybe indirectly influence a sector way down the road in some kind of really, really hard to determine manner, but that we have as direct a link between the research and practice as possible. And so I think what was quite bold by the funders of this project is they said, all right, we will allow budgeting to fund those direct interventions or support for farmers. So the activity 6 is like the 4 in the research for development, right? So we're doing all this research, we're getting to know, and then activity 6 says, we'll fund the support and development kind of support and measure the impact of that. And I suppose the argument that we would make is that by broadening the scope of measuring impact and by implementing a number of support interventions that are very different enables us to compare support pathways that typically get done in isolation.